wow, this is so crazy filming. I haven't done this in so long. Hey guys, so I know it's been quite some time since I have filmed. It's probably been like 2 months and a lot has been going on. Things that I will share with you guys eventually. It's like good and bad and changes and all kinds of random stuff. But I wanted to bring you guys a video that I've been thinking about for a while and I need to just kind of share it with you. I've been dealing with a lot of transitional things lately and I was really overwhelmed, and I actually posted a couple photos on Instagram a few weeks ago that kind of explained how I was feeling, and I ended up going to the beach, which is like originally where my family's from. So I kind of needed to get away, refocus, and I came across just some different things that I learned about myself and some things that I realized about productivity and organization that ended up making so much more sense to me after I had kind of streamlined what I was doing. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you have too much on your plate, or you just need a way to get more done and not work so hard, this video is definitely for you guys. So one thing that I have fallen in the trap of doing is being obsessed with my planners. I have like 6 of them. Why? I don't know. Because it's a thing now and everybody has all these planners, and when I first started in the planner community, I don't even really like saying that because I don't really consider myself in the planner community. I just like organization. So I got wrapped up in trying to have like the perfect planner, and it can be more overwhelming trying to set up the planner and decorate the planner and all this stuff than it is to actually be getting your work done. So I needed just like a mental break from planners. So basically, here's what I have.
So I have my Filofax A5, which is like a business planner, which I use all. I have my hair content, I have my editorial calendar for YouTube stuff, and I have a bullet journal.
And I was feeling like by the time I was trying to wrap my head around what I was doing, on top of trying to change some of the things that I was working on and whatever, I was just overwhelmed. So I really just wanted to be able to get some things done and not even worry about my planners. I think the problem is that we think we have to be week by week filling in those pages because you're either wasting it or it's just not right. But if you think about it, at the end of the year, are you really going to be concerned about that 1 week in February where you didn't use your planner? Probably not. So the key word for this month, this season of change, even though it's not the new year technically, we're starting in February and March, it's just to simplify things. I know minimalism is kind of like a trendy thing right now, but in fact, like, simplifying your life is so crucial, I think, to staying sane. So how did I achieve this simplicity to actually get more done without even using my planners? The 3-list week. That's it. 3 lists. No more. Not in multiple books, in one book. I didn't even use the planners. I used a completely different type of piece of paper. I used a legal pad. Not even a white legal pad. I used a yellow legal pad, guys. Like, this is so not planner community, it's not even funny. It's so officey and businessy, but it's easy and it's simple, and that's what I liked about it. If you want to use a piece of printer paper, go for it. But you're only allowed 3 lists. So the first list is your brain dump, and this is like your weekly just kind of catch-all where you're writing down appointments, to-dos, things that are coming to your mind, notes, anything. This isn't structured at all. This could be doodles for all I care. You just need to get all of your thoughts, all of your notes, anything. No structure here, okay? Just get it all out, how you're feeling. I don't care if you're writing down when your period is. You put it on the brain dump. So I broke mine down into must-dos, want-to-dos, needs, and wants. You can break it down however you need to, but it's really just a catch-all for your week. Second list are your daily pages. So that is pretty much where I write a schedule, an hourly schedule to get things done. I go over my brain dump and I'm like, okay, what is priority? Don't have 10 things be a priority. Your brain can only handle one thing at a time. Multitasking is complete bull. If you think you're getting a lot done by trying to juggle a million different projects, you're wrong. You need to focus on one thing. Get it out of the way and feel good about the fact that you completed it. These are just bulleted points on my page. I'm simply writing down hour by hour what I'm doing and migrating the tasks that I must do that day on this piece of paper. I'm not looking at the planner the week ahead. I'm not looking at the project planners, none of that. Now if you're thinking, okay, well Hale, I've got this going on and I've got that going on that needs attention, I have one more list for you. So while I was at the beach, I knew that I had specific things for YouTube that I wanted to do. I didn't want to have them on my brain dump because I wanted it to be a little bit more organized. So for that week, all I did, guys, really, this is so simple. Way to do this, you don't need to even really have a plan, a structured plan. You can rip pages out of this. You're not worried about it looking pretty. It is a legal pad, and that is all it is. I also had a list. This isn't like a to-do list or anything like that, but because this is a legal pad that I don't even care about, I was actually writing down my moods. I called it the week of intention list. So each day I just kind of wrote down how I was feeling, and I was to see if this system was working for me, and I was so much less anxious. It's not even funny because I have really bad anxiety, and which is like a whole nother story. But all I did was make a list, film at the beach, a numbered list. Very easy, and I have room if I needed notes. But that is the key to simplicity for the week. Just take a break from your planners and start on something different. It doesn't matter that it's going to be a blank week in your planners. It doesn't matter that there's no structure necessarily. It's freeing. I promise you. Just take a break from your planners for a week. Try just a simple list and stick to that and see how much more you get done because it's more clear. It's right there in front of you. You're not searching around in different planners. Try it. Instead of making your plan day on Sunday, try making it on Saturday. The reason for this is because, number one, if you're gonna go grocery shopping for meal prep or something like that, the sale pages come out, and sometimes sales end on Sunday or they end on Saturday night. So doing your grocery shopping is probably a good idea on Saturday because it gives you more time on Sunday to meal prep and relax. You're starting off your week crazy on Monday, right? So who wants to be doing a ton of planning and a ton of prep on Sunday? I don't. I really, really don't. So if I can break up those tasks and do most of my planning on Saturday and it frees up my Sunday to be more relaxing and just have some R&R time, that's much better for me than having Saturday as my R&R time. So when I was at the beach for the week, I had a completely different routine. I had gotten so accustomed to getting up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning up here where I live and feeling like, all right, I gotta get to the gym, I gotta go to the grocery store, go to the bank, come home, work, and just be like do, and feeling very rigid in my schedule. Now, if you're someone who's a student, if you have a 9-to-5 job and you don't have a whole lot of flexibility to change your schedule, so when you look at your routine and you need to simplify it, do you either A, take something out, or B, put something in to help you simplify it? Are you missing out on something that could be helping you simplify, something that you could add into your routine, or are you filling your day with menial things that don't really have a whole lot of matter or don't have a whole lot of benefit for your growth, and they could kind of be weaned out? So for example, in the morning, if you are someone who has to be at work by 8 o'clock, and you usually do your hair in the morning and your makeup and you run out the door, you don't even have breakfast and you're just feeling rushed in the morning, try a week of wearing your hair up or cutting down on your makeup routine or planning out your clothes so that way you don't have to think so much in the morning, and right there, that's simplifying your day a little bit. Also, that Saturday plan, you could have your meal plan already done, so that's an easy way to simplify. If you're a student, that's really difficult to simplify your day because you have to be in certain places at certain times and you don't have a whole lot of room for simplifying. And I knew that the week was going to be heavy. I had projects, I had tests to study for. I tried to knock everything out. That was pretty daunting, big tasks in the beginning of the week because I didn't want them to end up catching up to me, because let's be real, things end up doing that anyway, and if you can kind of prevent it and simplify your better half. If you can simplify your second half of the week so that way you're just kind of cruising and relaxing, try it. It helps. This next tip is probably one that you're not really thinking that I'm going to say, but hydration. Hydration is really important for brain function. It is, I mean, your body is mostly water and your cells need water, and you don't actually realize how distracted you are when you're dehydrated. Your brain is sending you signals that you're thirsty and that your body is needing fluids, and it actually makes your brain kind of go in different directions and you can't focus on the task at hand. So what I like to do is always have a huge bottle of water with me. So at the end of the week, I was looking at the tasks that I had, and I realized that using the planner system on the legal pad, it only allowed me to really look at what I had to do that specific day. It was very streamlined, hour by hour. There were no colors to distract me. There were no stickers to distract me. It was all right there, and I was able to feel really good about just checking those boxes off. You know, there wasn't so much thought, and if I needed to write a note somewhere, I wasn't like, okay, let me start a new index in my bullet journal. No, I just wrote it at the bottom of that daily page, and then I went back to it the next day when I needed it. It was so easy, and it just made me feel so much more at peace. And then the following day I would do the exact same thing. I'd flip a page over and I would write the next day down and do the exact same thing, and if I didn't get to the tasks, I would migrate them. That's it. So simple. I hope you guys got some good information out of this video. I was trying to figure out the best way to execute it to you guys because it's hard to talk about simplifying something without actually making it sound like you're making things harder. So like I said, get yourself a legal pad or a piece of paper, and for a week just try simple to-do lists. Limit yourself to the 3 rule. I don't want to be seeing all these crazy lists. Alright, give it a try. I've got some cool stuff coming up for you guys. I've got an ebook coming out soon. And our website is launching, so can't wait. But I hope you guys are enjoying your February. It's almost over. What the heck? I really haven't seen you in a while. Also, we are past 70,000 subscribers. Like, what? That's crazy. Projecting to be at 100,000 hopefully by like April. Fingers crossed. Let's get that there. Thumbs up if we want to get Haley to 100,000. As always, follow me on the social media. Hale's Health. The recipes are cranking out right now, especially because I've been doing so much recipe development for the ebook. And then if you need some daily motivation and inspiration, my main account, Haley M. Cairo. So that is it. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I love you. I'll see you later.